Linux Mint is boring and lifeless. This is my Linux Mint desktop, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this too. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn your Linux Mint desktop from a static, boring background into an animated, lively, and spectacular space using Hidamari, a free app that allows you to set videos as live wallpapers. Imagine that instead of just a simple image on your desktop, you have a torrential rain animation, a scene from your favorite game, or a relaxing nature scene running continuously in the background. At the end, I'll also show you a bonus, how to add ambient sounds that perfectly match your wallpaper for a truly immersive experience. So, if you want to personalize your desktop and make it stand out, stay with me until the end. Installing the Hidamari app on Linux Mint is very simple, but there's one important detail to keep in mind. The app is only available as a Flatpak. Essentially, this means Hidamari cannot be installed directly from the standard Linux Mint repositories. Fortunately, Linux Mint has built-in support for Flatpak, and you have two very simple installation methods. Installing via Software Manager is the recommended method if you're new to Linux or simply don't want to use the terminal. Everything is done graphically, intuitively, without commands, and Software Manager basically acts as a front end for Flatpak. From the Linux Mint main menu, search for Software Manager and open it. It is Mint's official app store. In the search bar at the top of Software Manager, type Hidamari. In a few seconds, the app will appear in the results list. Click on Hidamari to view its dedicated page. Here you can see a short description of the app, screenshots, and source details. Click the Install button. The system may ask for your password to authorize the installation, which is normal on Linux for security. Software Manager will download the app along with all necessary dependencies. Depending on your internet speed, this process may take from a few seconds to a few minutes. The terminal gives you more control and can be useful if you want to see exactly what is being installed. Open your browser and go to the FlatHub website. In the search bar on the site, type Hidamari and access the apps page. In the Install section, choose the Manual Install option. You will see the exact command you need to run in the terminal. Copy the installation command. You can quickly open the terminal using the Ctrl+Alt+T shortcut. Paste the copied command and press Enter. Flatpak will start downloading the app and the required dependencies. During the process, you will be asked to confirm the installation. Type Y and press Enter. After a few moments, Hidamari will be installed and ready to use. After installing Hidamari, the first step is to open the app. You can find it in the Linux Mint menu by searching for the app in the search bar. Click on the Hidamari icon to launch it. On the first launch, the app will load the main interface and display an introductory message. What you will immediately notice is that the interface is organized into three main tabs, each with a different purpose. Local video is the main tab and the most important for most users. Here you can add your downloaded videos that you want to use as live wallpapers. Streaming is intended for online videos or live streams. You can enter URLs or stream links, and Hidamari will play them directly as animated backgrounds. Web page allows you to turn interactive or animated web pages into wallpapers. After installing Hidamari, the next step is to find the videos you want to use as animated wallpapers. You will notice that no live wallpapers are added automatically. This is normal. The app does not come with pre-installed videos to avoid taking up unnecessary space and to allow you to use exactly the videos you want. This means you need to manually add your videos. The easiest way is to use Google or another search engine and search for live wallpapers. This search will show sites offering videos specifically made for animated backgrounds. A recommended site is Motion Backgrounds. It offers a very large collection of free animated backgrounds organized by category, which allows you to quickly find what you are looking for. Available categories: games, superhero, nature, car, TV and movie, etc. Choose the category that suits you best and browse the available videos. When you find the video you like, select the desired resolution and download it. it's not always necessary to download 4K videos. If your system is not very powerful or you're using a laptop, Full HD videos will run more smoothly and use less RAM, keeping the animated desktop experience pleasant and stable. After downloading live wallpapers, the next step is to place them in the correct location so Hidamari can detect them and you can set them as animated backgrounds. All downloaded videos are, by default, in the Downloads folder. Open it to see the recently downloaded files. Select all the videos you want to use as live wallpapers. After selecting them, right-click and choose Cut. In your user directory, open the Videos folder. The app automatically creates a dedicated folder named Hidamari. After locating the folder, move the downloaded videos from Downloads into the Hidamari folder. Hidamari automatically detects the videos in the Hidamari folder when you refresh the local video tab. Now we get to the most fun and satisfying part: transforming your static desktop into an animated and lively space. Right-click on the video you want to use as a live wallpaper to open Hidamari's context menu. Here you'll find two main options. Set for HDMI 0 applies the wallpaper only to the current monitor, especially useful if you have multiple monitors and want a different wallpaper on each. HDMI 0 is the name of the monitor on my computer. On yours, the name may differ. Set for all applies the wallpaper to all connected monitors simultaneously. This is the perfect choice if you want a uniform effect, an animated desktop that extends across all screens. If you have a single monitor, it doesn't matter which option you choose, the effect will be identical. In a few seconds, the video will start playing on the desktop and your static background will be replaced with a lively animation. You will see the animated video cover the entire screen, creating a dynamic, relaxing, or spectacular effect depending on the chosen video. One of the things that makes Hidamari so enjoyable to use is that you don't have to open the app every time to control the wallpaper. Everything can be done directly from the desktop via a quick right-click menu. Show Hidamari opens the app and takes you directly to the main interface. If the video has sound, you can control the audio directly without opening the app. You can mute the sound if you're working or want silence and reactivate it when you want to listen. You can pause the video if you want to conserve resources or simply stop the animation temporarily. In the same way, you can restart the video without entering Hidamari. This option reloads the video. It's useful if the video froze or want to reset playback. Select I'm feeling lucky. Hidamari will randomly choose a video from your collection and set it as the wallpaper. It's a quick and fun way to change the background without opening the app interface. You can completely stop the app and return the desktop to the original static wallpaper. This is useful if you want to save resources or go back to the traditional desktop mode. If you're thinking of using live wallpapers on Linux Mint, you're probably wondering, will this slow down my system? The answer is surprisingly good. Hidamari is quite efficient and well optimized, even for mid-range systems. I measured RAM usage in a few typical situations. Idle system, approximately 1.5 gigabytes RAM. With Hidamari active and a 1080p live wallpaper, approximately 1.9 gigabytes RAM. Essentially, the app consumes between 300 and 400 megabytes of RAM, depending on the video and resolution. For most modern systems, this usage is absolutely acceptable. Hidamari does not run unnecessary background processes and will not slow down daily work, browsing, or normal applications. If you have an older system, choose 1080p videos instead of 4K. If you use multiple monitors, be aware that applying the same wallpaper to all screens can increase usage, especially with large videos. If you want to take the live wallpaper experience to the next level, you can add background sounds that perfectly match the video on your desktop. This turns the simple animation into an immersive experience that can relax you, help you focus, or simply make your desktop feel more alive. To add these sounds, Hidamari does not include ambient audio, so you will use a separate app, Blanket. It is also available on FlatHub, so installation is as simple as Hidamari. You can install Blanket via Software Manager or manually via Flatpak. Once installed, open the app and you will have access to a collection of ambient sounds. Imagine this scenario. You have a live wallpaper with torrential rain, and in the background, Blanket plays the real sound of rain, perfectly synchronized with the atmosphere on the screen. The result is incredible. Your desktop is no longer just beautiful, but becomes an immersive, relaxing space personalized just for you. You can experiment by combining different wallpapers with various ambient sounds to create mini-themed atmospheres directly on your desktop. Now you know exactly how to transform Linux Mint from a static desktop into an animated, personalized space that truly reflects your style. With Hidamari and a few carefully chosen videos, your desktop will no longer look boring. It will become a dynamic, lively space that's pleasant to look at every time you start your computer. The most important thing is that all of this is free, easy to install, and doesn't require advanced Linux knowledge. Anyone can do it, regardless of experience. If you enjoyed this tutorial and managed to animate your desktop, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Linux Mint guides. Thank you for staying until the end, and I'll see you in the next video.